Hi, KCM.
My name is Grace, and I'm a senior.
My name is Kara.
Hi, I'm Candace.
Hi, I'm Charlotte. Can I redo that?
No, I'm Elisa.
Ashley.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Sang-yi.
Hi, I'm Calvin.
My name's Suber, or Daniel.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
Hi, my name's Chris, but people call me Charlie.
Which senior gave you the best first impression?
Not all at once, ladies.
I straight up don't even remember who's in our class.
I forget who's in our class, to be honest.
Yeah, I have no one, honestly.
No one really stands out.
Grace. Paul Chang.
I think Grace too.
Grace? But definitely not Kara.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, actually, both of you rejected me to be roommates.
So you rejected me.
Oh, shoot.
I wanted to room with Candace, but she rejected me freshman year.
Well, I wanted to room with Kara, but she rejected me freshman year.
I'm gonna go with John J.
John J.
John J?
Yeah, I'll say John J too.
Or John J.
It was John J or Nacho. And Nacho was my driver for the first taco. And our car was so awkward. It was me, him, Mikey, John Kang.
Pretty awkward,
Mikey
dude.
was so quiet. John Kang ended up ditching us to hang out with Ryan Cho.
It's Suber.
Suber?
Probably Suber.
I'd probably say Suber.
I'd probably go with Suber as well.
Yeah, I'll say Suber too.
Who gave you the worst first impression?
Gary. He was showing us KCM, and he wasn't even at USC yet.
Every senior's gonna say me. 30 people are gonna say me. I guarantee it.
Gary.
Why?
Sir, I never talked to you, especially freshman year. I never talked to you.
Christopher Charlie Lee.
Charlie, when I first met Charlie, I guess he kind of looked like a douche. I didn't know the guy at all, but no, he's actually a super nice guy.
I think Songjin was kind of like not as easy to approach.
Mine is Songjin. So I found out who he was through Facebook. It was like a freshman camping trip thing. And I added him, or like he requested to come with us. And it's this like picture of like a pug, right? Like this like really ugly pug on like Facebook. And I was like, okay, like who is this person? We picked him up and it's this like long-haired dude, and it's like he's a mysterious person. And not to mention, like we got to Malibu late at night and like I couldn't even see his face, right? And I remember like making this joke about like a really messed up joke, but like I thought it was kind of funny. Because we're making a campfire, we should like sacrifice Candace or something to God. And then like Songjin turned to me and he's like, don't you ever say that. And I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's intense. So yeah, he caught me on being heretical even though it was a joke.
For me, I think it was Nat Cho. We were in the same bio class and we really didn't get along.
Paul Chang.
Paul was like, this guy was like buzz cut, and he was just like, whatever. I'm leaving to Cornell, F USC.
Paul Chang. I think there was a period where he did not come out to KCM at all. So I was like, oh, dude, that guy's donezo, man. He's not coming out anymore.
I was gonna say Calvin. When he first transferred to USC, we met at the dining hall, and then I was just eating by myself at Parkside, and then he came up to me and he was like, hi. And I was like, not ready.
Oh dang, so Calvin was being friendly and you didn't like that. Don't say hi to Kara in the dining hall or she'll have a bad impression of you. See, I didn't have the best first impression of Calvin either, but it grew.
It grew for me too.
Yeah, I have no one, honestly. Everyone I met at KCM when I first joined were like very chill, like very good people, I could tell. No one really gave me a bad first impression, so. Now, once I got to know them, that's a different story.
What is your favorite KCM memory?
Hands down, STSM. Not just the trip itself, but just the training process too. And like trying to fundraise. The whole experience is the highlight of college for me. Kara went freshman year, I went sophomore year, Candace went junior year.
Losing FSF 4 years in a row.
Probably FSF like last year. And then we won like Spirit or whatever.
I'd say Powder Puff my sophomore year, because that was the first Powder Puff I went to. And that was also the first semester at Games SC.
Powder Puff practices during my freshman year. After we lost during the game day, we went and got pita hot. That was my first time eating it. It was really good.
Freshman year, we had like, what do you call it? Like mystery night or whatever?
The Six Flags trip where we had like all the freshmen craving funnel cakes, right? So we ran down to get funnel cakes. We told everyone in the Tatsu line, we're going to get you funnel cakes, right? So we go down. We bought like a whole big like funnel cake thing. We just took one bite, and we're like, "Wow, this is so good." We kept eating and eating, and we finished it clean. We made sure to tell nobody.
Was a Sisters Appreciation last year? I remember having D-Row in my car, and then nobody else. So we were just driving in, and then I get a message saying like, "Oh, we're actually going to BCD." And if you know me, I really hate sundubu. Like that's one of the few foods I hate. So I remember just turning to D-Row. I'm like, "Hey, I'm sorry, but are you down like just to like dip everyone and just go get Avenue 26?" And he's like, "Dude, I was thinking the same thing." So we both went to Avenue 26, and it was like one of the best one-on-ones I had.
Sophomore year, we had a day trip to Amore.
When I was a sophomore.
We were juniors and we had that like 3-day Amore trip.
Our freshman camping trip way back when
We were freshmen and we went to Malibu and we were all camping together.
Our freshman class got together once and only once.
First and
the
last.
first and last.
Running Man was pretty cool, especially being a freshman.
Operation Christmas Child or whatever. It was a 12-hour hangout from 4 to 4.
Last year, MMP, and I got paired with Andy. Sunday previous, like at church, was when he like just totally decided to turn his life around and like just really chased after God. From that point on, and then like when he joined TAP and our cell group and everything, like being with him along that whole journey, I think for me was something that I thought was really cool.
When we watch Endgame.
At the Brothers Appreciation this year, dancing with Josh Park. It's a magical moment for the both of us.
Most likely to be famous.
Oh, Charlotte.
Say Lucas, man. I don't know why. Imagine this guy to be like the next president or something.
Be super. Maybe he's gonna join like the special forces of the army.
Black
Ops. Nah, bro.
He's gonna be a spec ops leader, bro.
John Jay.
John Jay, I don't know. It's like one of those Florida news headlines.
Can I say someone who I think will for sure not be famous? Ashley's son.
Who is that?
Exactly.
Most likely to be rich.
Maybe Super. I also see Super being rich.
Or super.
The Medal of Honor.
Oh yeah, because he handled all the money for KCM this year. I could also see like Ryan, weird crazy business plan or something like that he.
Dude, he's already rich, man. He drives a Beamer.
Singing.
Dude, Sangin, dude.
Sangin? Oh, you know what? Sangin's the snake.
Get out of here.
Sangin or Elisa?
I think Elisa. Like I feel like Elisa would be living in like a high rise in downtown.
Chris, he's gonna be a doctor. Oh yeah, Ashley.
Ashley.
I think Ashley.
Ashley's son.
I actually think Ashley's gonna be super rich. She's gonna find a cure for cancer or something like that.
Who is most likely to become a missionary?
My boy Paul Chang right here.
Maybe Paul. I feel like Paul.
Paul Chang.
Are you Grace?
I'm just gonna nominate Grace because she was thinking about going back to India.
What?
Or, like
Kara.
Kara, her.
What about John Jay?
Yeah,
I actually think John Jay.
Kara. Oh yeah, John Jay.
John Jay.
John Jay.
John J. Lee.
John Jay.
Oh, I literally John Jay. Yeah, 100% John Jay.
Not say that.
He'd be like rogue in the woods in the forest by himself.
It runs in his blood. How could he not?
Also
Everyone should be a missionary.
Who would most likely get married first and who would get married last?
It's either Jared for both. I think for first, Candice or Suber is my pick.
Super.
Daniel Suber.
No, Josh Chang, the prime Mr. Bachelor.
I don't know about that one. In our apartment group chat, his nickname talks to girls but no results.
Maybe Calvin. Calvin and Candace.
Yeah.
I think Calvin Lee, dude.
Calvin Lee.
No.
I'll go with Candace.
Yeah. See, 5 years, Candace.
Maybe Paul.
Paul's like way too aloof. He'd be like one of the last.
Most likely to get married last.
I think last would be John Jay.
John Jay.
Last would be John Jay.
John Jay. It's gonna scare them off with those calves.
Be Josh. I feel like Brienne. Okay,
I'll second Brienne.
Ashley Sohn.
Maybe Grace.
Maybe Grace or Charlie too.
I was gonna say Grace. It's hard to get married when you're the president.
Do you want to say Ryan Cho?
Ryan Cho.
I'll second that.
Who would you guys not bring home to your parents?
How many people are gonna say me?
Ryan Cho.
Yeah.
Ryan Cho. No hard feelings. This is all jokes, you know?
Who is the senior you've been friends with the longest?
I think 2 of 6 boys now, for me at least. So Sungjun, Paul, Calvin, Jeff too.
Probably John Jay and Charlie. and
Go in, Ryan.
Garrett. If not, then probably like Candace, Paul, and Kara.
I mean, I knew Dylan before I came here because he was
Who's
in high
that?
school. Yeah, who knows Dylan, right?
Like this post if you know Dylan.
Like definitely him or like Calvin.
Impersonations of a fellow senior.
I totally got John Jay. I'm cooking. Oh my god, guys, try my jambalaya. It's my best jambalaya. My John Jay's best jambalaya. Or try my John Jay's jumbo curry.
It's that like iconic John Jay face at every picture he does like the.
Wait, oh my gosh, I am not using you to get you guys to swipe me in. I'm doing everything I could to really show love and care by meeting up with you, but just understand, I'm just trying to show love.
Is that Grace?
Yeah.
I like it. I want to imitate Josh Chang when he's singing.
I'm honored to be your praise court, Josh Chang.
I can do Paul Chang at every core meeting. Is highs lows. So this week, I guess it's pretty good. I'm trying to catch up on sleep, but I'm still pretty tired. Yeah, but I guess that's my prayer request.
Who was your freshman crush?
Yeah.
Sharon.
Paul Chang. Paul Chang with the buzz cut.
I had like upperclassmen crushes.
Oh yeah, I definitely had those.
D-Song.
Nathan Lee. Oh, you guys are gonna do editing, right?
Who was a couple that never was?
Ashley and Gary.
Shut up!
That's a no-brainer. No-brainer.
Everyone's gonna say
Paul Chang and Grace.
Grace and Paul Chang.
Era and Paul Chang.
No, Candace and Paul Chang.
Everyone in Paul Chang.
Is this spicy to say Candace and John Jay?
John Jay and Candace would date. But
oh yeah, me too. And then Calvin and Candace dated.
Which senior changed the most?
I feel like everyone's the same.
Nah, Dylan, bro. Dylan was all about KCM, and then he joined the beta, and then we never saw him again.
Where is he now?
Like this post if you know Dylan. Comment I know Dylan.
Grace glowed up.
I like it.
When I first met Paul to now, very different guy.
That is true.
Paul was very quiet, I feel like. Now he's actually like expressive.
Paul Chang. Because freshman year, he had a buzz cut. He was quite derpy, but then now he has his fade with the perm.
That's facts.
For personality, Charlie, because when I met him my freshman year, I was like, ooh, like I'm kind of scared.
Describe the senior class in one word.
Non-existent.
Non-existent.
Dude, our class is so boring. Everyone just split off, did their own thing. It died very early. Premature death.
Like scientific term from like a solid state turning into a gas state. The senior class freaking ghosted us.
Ghost-like. Sometimes I'm there, but you never even know.
We know they're there, but we just can't see them.
Not down. We're so boring, dude.
Boring. Our class is boring because everyone left.
Diverse.
Be diverse.
People are unique, so.
Not ethnically, but in terms of interests.
Very diverse in terms of interest and personality.
Inactive.
Scattered.
Because everyone left.
Independent. It was like this since freshman year.
First meeting. It was like, oh, we're gonna be independent.
What are your guys' future plans?
U.S. Senate. Okay, I'm taking a gap year and then applying to law school, so.
Go to law school, so we'll see.
To be a lawyer. Part-time hobby would be acting.
Yeah, because everything's kind of in limbo right now. I'm applying to grad school, so.
I will be applying for grad school.
I'm applying to grad school to try to be an occupational therapist.
I'll be in grad school for physical therapy at USC, possibly some sort of medical missions.
I will be finishing my OT master's program next year, and I might pursue a doctorate degree the year after. Trying to work abroad. I'm just like kind of very interested in actually like being a professor for OT in Korea.
I hopefully want to be a assistant professor at any school, honestly, that focuses on teaching and where I can basically pour my passion and love for biochemistry.
I'll be applying for medical schools this June, or I guess end of May, early June.
After graduation, I'll be going to med school, so I will be studying for the rest of my life.
Going to the Army 4 years. In October, I go off. I'll be in Virginia for like 4 months at Fort Lee. And then from there, they'll kind of station me wherever they kind of need me.
I'm taking a gap year and then hopefully finding work in California.
Get a job, make some money.
I'm actually gonna stay in LA after graduating and start working in like an accounting firm in LA. So
After I graduate, I plan on going into accounting and then becoming like a corporate finance person. We'll just see where God takes me. Like, he's been pretty like good with guiding me regardless of like the circumstances and like the situation. So
Here's your advice to KCM.
Don't take naps. Naps are toxic.
Hey, WinterCon is where love happens, baby. WinterCon is a war zone, baby.
Hang out with your class.
I think there is a tendency for people to kind of spread themselves out too thin, like get to know a little bit of everyone, but on a very superficial level. To invest in like a couple people, but pour into their lives, because those will end up being like your closest friends.
Yeah, pour into your KCM community, your church community, and I think really allow those people to pour into you as well.
Go to MNP often and regularly, just having that like intentional time in an intimate setting.
look for jobs early, guys. You don't want to be searching for that like senior year, just like last minute with your resumes running around.
When someone says you're not down, you should be down.
I was gonna say don't fall for that.
You should just I feel like you should just go for it. Like, even if you lose sleep, I feel like you should. Memories are very important.
People will say, you're not down, and you should be like, you're right, I'm not down because I have to do my homework. I'm 5 months behind, gang.
Yeah. Wait, I've literally been submitting everything so late. Like, I have an essay due that's like 5 days late by now.
Do your homework before you go out and have fun.
Manage your time wisely in college.
Be comfortable with making friends from a lot of different classes, because I think when I came into college, I thought I had to be tight with my class, and our class isn't very tight, and so I was like, shoot. But then I found myself making really close friends in different classes, and even if it's not one group, just having those friendships here and there is really good.
Diversify our interests and diversify like our friend groups, and then that's how you meet more people. That's how you get, like, I feel like the most out of like your college experience. Different people from KCM, learning from them. 20,000 kids here and only like 100 kids in KCM, so the school is huge. There's so many opportunities. Don't make like your life all about KCM, but like try to invest in other things too.
If you have any interests, like, don't be afraid to kind of pursue clubs or organizations that are full of people with the same interests, because I realized, like, oh, my time here at USC is actually really short, and so yeah, just make the most of everything that you have around you and go out and make some friends.
Make lots of friends and memories.
Yeah, definitely take advantage of the time you have, and because it goes by really quick. Even though every like old person says that, it feels weird I'm saying that now.
Especially your college years, I think are probably going to be some of the most like transformative growth, and especially in terms of your faith. But like, if you have really a sensing of where God's calling you to serve or really be intentional in church or in KCM, then I think follow that, and I think He'll really use those to grow you.
Just don't be afraid of taking care of yourself, like mentally and physically also, because sometimes it's hard to like be a college student and continue on with everything throughout the day, but yeah, take time for yourself.
Get involved, serve, whether it's at church or KCM.
I guess like for people who are serving, who are gonna be on core or serving next year, like if you take KCM too seriously, like the burnout's really real. So have fun when you're running things, like chill out. Like at the end of the day, KCM is not church. Don't let KCM get in the way, because like don't feel bad about missing KCM, because like you should be going to church over KCM.
I didn't realize the importance of finding a local church until really late, so I recommend, and I wish like I did it sooner. So
church is more important than KCM every single time. You should go to church more than you should go to KCM. KCM is meant to support the local church.
By the end of your 4 years in college, like your church life, or you should prioritize like church over KCM by the time you graduate, so that the transition is much better once like in your, I guess what we call the young adult life.
Take advantage of being on campus, and I say that in terms of outreaching and just really hitting people up, because after you go into your workplace or after undergrad, it tends to be a lot harder to reach out or let alone evangelize to people. And really the time is now, and really try to take like advantage of just being around so many people around you who just don't know Christ.
Consider like doing things you never thought of doing before, like going on STSM, not just send, but to also like pray over if you should go. My advice is to #go.
Bye.
Peace out forever, KCM.
KCM every Thursday at 7:30. If you're serving team, show up at 7 o'clock for prayer.
75% of 17 not showing up on time for prayer.
Or the ghost class.
Yeah,
The ghost class.
we're out of here. Like it never existed.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Sorry I didn't meet you.
Fight on.
Bye, KCM.
Yes, goodbye to everybody.
See you at alumni night, maybe.
I guess bye. Thanks for the memories.
See you, KCM.
Bye.